This is Proverbs 1 and 33. So, one second. It says, but whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the elect. And it's going to be a quick one through the Spirit. And I was just thinking through the Spirit the Lord gave to me of how we really got to believe and know that the Lord loves us. And it's to the fact that we know that this devil's going to come down having great wrath. But we got to believe that the Lord is going to save us. All right. The Lord always gives signs before he does something. The signs that he has given to us, the most important sign I would say that he gave to us is that he allowed us to know his word. He allowed us to understand his word. All right. So that's a good sign that he's going to deliver us out of this hell. And I really believe that as time goes forth, as this world gets worse, that the Lord is going to open up more unto us. He's going to give us more faith unto us. And we got to keep praying for that. Keep praying for the Akim. Keep praying that the Lord gives us more faith. All right. So reading again. All right. When you read, in which we bring Proverbs 1 out to, dig into our people's asses as far as not listening to the Lord. But the Lord saved at the end. He said, but, all right. So this is going to happen to those that don't listen, but those who do, those who did take heed. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely and shall be quiet from fear of evil. Okay, the Most High has given us a separate mind, a different mind. So in that day, we're going to be looked at as weird. Like, what the hell you so calm for? But the Lord is going to overpass us with that beautiful spirit. I honestly believe that. Okay. This is the book of Psalms chapter 4 verse 6. There be many that say, actually verse 5, offer the sacrifices of righteousness and put your trust in Yahweh. And a lot of times it takes patience. The sacrifices of righteousness is faith. All right, putting yourself to the back burner and waiting upon Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, not moving, making haste, as the scriptures say. Be patient without a change to a lower state. All right, and eventually the Lord will lift thee up. Sirach 2, it says that. There be many that say, who will shew us any good? Yahweh, lift thou up the light of thy countenance upon us. Thou hast put gladness in my heart, more than in the time that their corn and their wine increase. So there's going to come a time to where the land is going to be barren of faith. All right? It's going to be just death after death after death. Some of our loved ones, people, as the scriptures say, Job 5. Let me just grab that. People around us is going to be put to death. But the Lord is going to come through for us. Job 5 and 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yet in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. The 7th trouble is that ICBM nuclear missile. The Most High is delivering us from that ICBM nuclear missile. He's giving us more faith in him. So therefore, we won't take the RFID chip. All right. We already pushing 90 to even take the jab. All right. So we're not taking the jab. Lord willing, we don't take the RFID chip. And we don't have to worry about being dipped in a missile. Okay. And the Most High is separating us from this place. The Most High is he's hiding us, from the fear that this devil is about to bring down. The Most High is showing us the bullshit that this devil is doing, man. And it's very sloppy to where most of the world is beginning to succumb to the fear of the devil even more, to where even though a lot of people are getting hurt by this machinations, people still feel like they need to take it. But the Most High, also of a different spirit, as Caleb, the righteous Caleb was, the scriptures say, as he was of a different spirit, the Most High is opening us up. All right, he's pulling us out of this world. This is why a lot of stuff is not going right for us these last days, you know, as far as, in this world monetarily and things of that nature. But that's okay, man. You know, reading on, and famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. And that's why we just gotta, chill out, keep them prayers up, fast if need be. Okay? And eventually, the Most High, he's gonna throw a scripture in your head, throw a dream your way, something to clarify that he's with you. All right? That's what happened with Yahushua. Them demons came fucking with him in the Garden of Gethsemane. Then the scriptures say, no, Salaki, it wasn't the Garden of Gethsemane. It was after Yahushua fasted those 40 days and 40 nights, and then the angels came and supped with him. Okay? The Most High can give you a super bold spirit in that day, to where you're not even fearing death. You're looking forward to it. All right? Hey, man, the Most High show you some miraculous visions prior to, if that be a lot, like Stephen. Stephen seen Yahushua, all right, and Yahweh, which proves that they're two separate people coming in. They came in the same spirit. They come in the same spirit, but they're two separate people. Okay? It says, and famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Who controls the sword ultimately is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. The scriptures say life and death. The Lord controls life and death. Deuteronomy 32:39. 1 Samuel 2:6. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Salaki, verse 21. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. That's a main one, especially under this devil, being that he's a serpent, a liar. Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. Hey, man, I can see that now, man. Beasts of the field, he could just be walking right next to you. Just so if somebody ever try to attack you, he will be on their ass. We don't know how the Lord is going to do it, but we know that the Lord is going to look out for us. Okay? This is, damn, what precept I said I was going to bring out? I forgot already. Oh, yeah, Sirach 43? No, I think it's 41. Yeah, 41:3. Fear not the sentence of death. Remember them that have been before thee and that come after. For this is the sentence of the Lord over all flesh. So ultimately, if that is the case, all right, ultimately, the Most High is going to put everybody to death on this planet Earth. Well, let me rephrase that. Ultimately, if that be a lot, you know what I'm saying? There's no purpose of fighting it, trying to prolong it a little bit longer, as it says in Hebrews 11. All right, to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a little bit longer, just to end up eating a missile anyway. Hold your faith in the Lord, because that's acceptable. Okay, as a matter of fact, this says it right here in Sirach 42. And one of these things be thou not ashamed, and accept no person to sin thereby, of the law of the Most High and his covenant, and of judgment to justify the ungodly. Okay? So, our witness, this gospel is a good thing to be, we should be proud of it, When it comes time to stand for Yahweh Shai, hey, be proud of it, man. All right? Because this devil is going to push it off as if it's a bad thing, as if serving Yahweh Shai is a bad thing. Because remember, the end of the day is, to get everybody to worship him. So him using manipulation, as he always does, using being a serpent, as I mentioned, as the scriptures mention in was that Revelation 20, I want to say, he's gonna push it just as he did to the prophets of old. All right, when he didn't bow down to I believe it was Nebuchadnezzar. All right, yeah, and his friends didn't bow down, or Mordecai didn't bow down to Haman. It was a problem. All right, but hey, death belongs to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right. Again, as I mentioned, that's the strongest point I feel like the Lord put in my spirit to think about is he gave us this truth. He gave us his truth. So he already, and a lot of people don't have this truth. A lot of people don't want it. A lot of people can't see it. So I liken it to like a, kind of like a female, to where you might have dated a number of chicks, but it's just certain chicks you really feel, you know what I'm saying? You really, you really really get more personal with them. All right. And you even go so far as, popping without a condom. Just being blunt, because you got a real connection with that person. That's how the Lord feels with us. Certain of us being the hopeful elect. All right. So it's Sirach 1:13. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last. He shall find favor in the day of his death. More favor is going to be showed unto us as these days come. As these days continue to go on, more favor is going to be showed unto us. Sirach 6:17. Whoso feareth the Lord shall direct his friendship aright. Okay, that's a good one, but let's see. Yeah, this is a better one. Sirach 32:14. Whoso feareth the Lord will receive his discipline, and they that seek him early shall find favor. Sirach 34:14. Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear, nor be afraid, for he is his hope. Last one, Proverbs 10:3. The Lord will not suffer the soul of the righteous to famish, but he casteth away the substance of the wicked. Skipping down to verse 6. Blessings are upon the head of the just, but violence covereth the mouth of the wicked. And we got to really internalize these scriptures that we reading, man. That the Lord say death and destruction is coming upon the wicked, this place, all right, the sinful kingdom, but he always left over a remnant. Every time when you read throughout the scriptures, every time a nation went over to war, he always left a remnant. They were able to escape some way, some shape and form, so that's the elect. What's that? Isaiah 26:20. The Lord said, come up hither, my people, until the indignation of the Lord be past a little bit. All right, let's just grab that. Well, I'll read this. This is a beautiful one too. Isaiah 26:3. Thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. And I was thinking about the Apostle of Bars lesson. His page is daily exhortation, daily edification. Well, actually, this video was on this other page. Let me see. Oh, well, let me see. I got to take it off airplane mode. I forgot. Look, willing to come through. Okay, back online. Because he had did a lesson about the wife of that youth. Yep. Daily edification, daily exhortation. Brothers, definitely check this out. It's called The Wife of Your Youth. You know, which the real wife of our youth, you know, that succor, you know, because what's a real wife? A real wife or a real woman is one who supports her man. And this truth, this word supports us. You know, as a matter of fact, I believe a brother had put a beautiful precept. Let me see if I can find it. Yep. Yeah, this is a good one. Wisdom of Solomon 8:1-2. Wisdom reacheth from one end to another mightily, and sweetly doth she order all things. Love her. It says, I loved her and sought her from my youth. I desired to make her my spouse, and I was a lover of her beauty. You know? And this is the wisest king ever lived on the earth. All right? King Solomon. So if he saw wisdom as the most beautiful woman, and he had, 1,000 of them, that's something to think about. You know, that's something to take a heed in. And mind you, he knew, back then women were actually women. Today it's, but it says, thou will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. Trust ye in Yahweh forever, for the Lord Yahweh is everlasting strength. Jumping down to verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers, and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation be overpast. You know? So salvation will be lingering as always over the elect. Which this is actually talking about how the Lord is going to, pull us to them chariots while he get busy upon the earth. It says, for behold, Yahweh cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. Again, going into Proverbs 1:1-32. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. So with that, I hope and I really hope and pray you brothers were edified. Shalom to the elect.